Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Lord of the Rings Online. We are here at Tolkien, and I think there's actually someone below us. Here they are. Apparently I've still got floaty names off. Yeah, we're here. We came back from, well, here in the last episode. We found out that Gandalf was actually the other guy that destroyed the Vandazar. It was all a bit of a, like, I kind of expected something. I expected it not, well, I didn't expect it to be Gandalf. I expected it to be similar to Gandalf. It was all very, very weird. But we are here. Apparently, we have a bunch of stuff given to us. Stuff I'm pretty sure I definitely have, but I guess just for the sake of it, just to make sure it's been given to us. Thanks for being VIP. This account has been flagged, so that all current and future characters will receive the armor of the Hornburg Defender. And we also have now got the armor of the Hornburg Defender, so that is one more inventory slot for us to have filled up as usual. Speaking of filling inventory slots, we do have our Hobbit gift of the day and the week, so let's have a little look at what's going to be in that. Massive pile of silver scraps and 20 virtue experience, plus a 50 virtue experience and max morale and power. Again, never really useful for us, but it's nice to have, I guess. 2 gold, and I've now got 17 of them. I've got far more than that in actuality. But yeah, let's go talk to Gandalf. This is the end of the tale. Sorry, Gandalf, I'm talking over you. Okay. The end of the tale, we need to talk to Elrond at Tolkien. I'm sure it's an instance, but it gives us a class trait point and a new piece of armor, a cloak. It does better than what we got, so let's use it. It's pretty much the way it goes, isn't it? So, that's literally the easiest quest we've ever done. Well, not quite, but
to destroy his enemies.
Couldn't I have done that last episode? Probably could have.
That day, as battle raged upon Gorgoroth, the fates of many were decided. Gil-galad and Elendil challenged the Dark Lord, and he answered with a power none could resist. But as the enemy toyed with his foes, the kings of elves and men struck. It was their greatest deed, and their last. And after, as payment for so many losses, and Weirgild for his father's death, Isildur claimed his prize, the ruling ring.
Well, that's certainly interesting. So that we could have done and finished that in the last episode, which is kind of annoying. I kind of wish I realised that, but obviously by not looking forward and never having done these quests before, that's just the thing that happens. But Elrond has another quest for us. We are on chapter 13.1 now. 2 Years of Peace. We need to talk to the Shade of Isildur at Tolkien. I kind of forgot he was here, I'll be perfectly honest. Sauron was defeated at a great cost. Elves and men swept for their lost king, and the like of Gil-galad and Elendil would never come again. But there was no joy, for the end of the war was ended, and none could see the sorrows of the age to come. The ring should have been destroyed on that day, but it was not. Isildur took the ring as payment for the death of his father and the travails of his people, an heirloom of his house, and a record of their triumph over evil. Several kindreds that compose the alliance returned to their homelands, nursing their grief and holding dear a memory of their triumph. We believed Sauron was gone, and it was not so. Well, we know the story that continues after that, don't we?
My memory is less certain of the years following the defeat of Sauron.
Golthava's enchantment still enwreaths my mind, and find it difficult to clearly recall the events that transpired. The 2 years of peace I know, and during those years the kingdom of Gondor was restored to order. Vows were taken before the Oath Stones, and a tomb made for my father at Amon Anwar. It's been a hallowed place. At last it was time for me to take up my father's place on the high throne of the north, my queen and my youngest son waiting for me in Rivendell, where they marked the time during the war. So I chose not to sail. With a company of knights, my sons, and the heirlooms of my house, I rode north to my death and the death of my sons. We were all of us betrayed. You have agreed to help avenge my treachery, but I do not see the face of my betrayer and cannot remember what befell. In my mind's eye, I see only a chamber with a white stone beneath a rotating beacon, but it's all hazy, As if I look from a great distance, I do not know what this vision signifies. Godfather's enchantment looses its grip upon my mind, but slowly, and leaves only mystery in its wake. I was going to say, without even looking at that, Gandalf might know what's going on. He strokes his beard and nods. It is the wizard's way of asking for attention.
Yes, my friend. I know what chamber Isildur describes.
Okay, for as Lenderland, I knew many things and saw much. The white stone of Isildur described must be the Vandasar of Duath, the stone on Minas Ithil, which stood in Minas Ithil until the force of Sauron captured that city during the Second Age. It was moved to Barad-dûr in the direction of the Witch King, hauled on a great wagon pulled by hill trolls into Golgoroth. It was in the Dark Tower that the Right Company broke the spell upon it. After the war, when the Alliance raised Barad-dûr to its foundations, Vandasar must have been returned to Minas Ithil, so it explains the white stone, but the rotating beacon. There was a beacon of some note in that city kept in the upper chamber, top Tower of the Crescent Moon. It seems to me the bones of Isildur came to lie within the tower. If its shade is to find rest, these bones must be recovered. So we need to go talk to Grimbeorn in Bjorninghus, which reminds me, it's been so long since we've actually gone anywhere in this location. Do we have Bjorninghus? No, we have Haltvis though. Let's use that and then swift travel over to Bjorninghus because that's just easier, innit? Also, I might be able to afford the skill, maybe. I'm not sure. Okay, so Grimbeorn, let's talk to you.
So,
you again.
The wizard and the elves have not gone.
And here I hope you might have gone and taken wizard and elf with you. It was a pleasant thought, but now it is dashed. Oh.
If they
That's
remain,
just really done, eh?
you must still perform the chores I ask of you.
We have need of firewood, and for the near the mountains, the nights being even colder in summer. And there are still orcs and wargs around, despite your efforts on the other day. Put an end to their raids and teach them a lesson about persistence. Carry on these chores, and I will allow the wizard and the elves to stay a little longer. Okay, so we need to collect 4 firewood, 4 orcs, and kill 4 orcs. There we are. And defeat 3 wargs, and we can get a new pocket item, which should be nice. I wonder if it's better. It's actually not. We actually have a level 125, but I think we got that from a yeah, for it to be 125, we must have gotten that from a loot box. So it probably would have been better than what we had previously, but just unfortunately, because we kind of went out of our... Well, we didn't go out of our way to get it. We just opened a lot box and saw what we could get. It's not going to be an upgrade, but at least it's something, isn't it? Does he have anything else? A scholar's request?
What do we have here?
I was just going to see if there's anything really quick that we can quickly do whilst we're here as well. Okay, no, not doing your quest, sorry. I remember what that was. What we should do is as well put this new cloak on, since we didn't really worry too much for the essence slots on here, did we? And see what this scholar has to say.
I am Leothrid.
What does he say? He's arrived seeking permission to travel through the Vales. Okay, so we just got to kind of be the mediator in between. Be like, hey, this guy wants to, you know... All I ask is he pays toll for travel that all must pay. I'm glad that you are here. I do not wish nor have time for guests. Ay. He's such a grumpy old bear, isn't he? That's fine, though. We won't worry about that too much. Just let him know. There's price for pass.
You will guide me then. Splendid.
Oh.
I hope that I'm not a burden to you.
Right, well, it looks like he is here, but he's not going to be a case of following us. So at least we've got that. And I guess when we go down to wherever he wants us to go to, down here, we can go by Haltvis. We can even swift travel there by the end of the episode if we really, really need to. There is something. Is there not flashing? I'm not sure. We know where all the enemies are at the very least. In fact, it's been quite a while since we actually defeated those guys, so hopefully we put up a little bit better of a fight. We did an alright job last time, but it's always room for improvement, isn't there? Let's see if we can find any more firewood, since we only need the 4, and hopefully when we do get that 4, it will significantly lower the amount of map usage on our screen. Maybe, maybe not. Some blackberries. Slight annoyances, stuff like that. Because it's like, I'm not looking for you, and Can you please go away? But I guess it's something that's just there, isn't it? Doesn't look like we're going to do much for firewood, but I guess on the way back we can easily get some. Let's just double check. No, but we do know for sure there are enemies down here, so even if there isn't firewood, there's at least wargs. We know for sure. We're now 5 levels above these guys, so hopefully we have a little bit better of a chance against them. Something as well that I forgot to mention at the beginning is we do have double experience for our VIP recognition, so lucky for us. We're already getting bonus XP from here, but even just completing, you know, 600k, 700k, 600k for Scholars Request, like literally that really easy quest that we just did. Talk to that person, talk to this person, talk to that person. Really, really easy. And this is actually a level 130 quest, so it looks like it might have been, you know, an addition to this area, because I don't remember seeing that guy before. It should also give us a decent chunk of experience, which unfortunately we're not going to get much use of, but if we actually hold off for next episode, we can definitely use that. Maybe we can get some enhanced XP supplies. I always thought it might be interesting to just get enhanced XP supplies, like in 5 of them, so it should give you 20% of the requirement for your level. Just have 5 per level. Level up 4 times as fast. Well, no, it wouldn't be 4 times as fast, but because we already have the bonus XP, but we'd level up faster overall because we wouldn't be wasting any double XP chance. But luckily we already know that the orcs are here. We have no more wargs to kill since we only require to kill 4. And this guy can get some AoE on him, which is nice. Just ideally have to make sure we don't hit one of the black arrows because they have bows. And also just only hit 1 at a time, because as much as I feel alright doing that, I would rather have a 1-on-1 fight than a 2-on-1 fight or a 3-on-1 fight or anything really of the above. I also know there's some enemies over here, so we should be good in that regard. Should just be behind here. There's one enemy. Take you before you get close to anybody else. And before anybody else gets to you, I guess. Yeah, you can take the black arrows. I'll just take the regular guys, and then we're all good. Get some morale increase. And we have now completed a deed. Defeat many orcs and half-orcs in the Vales. So that's pretty nice. They're not going to aggro. Well, they're not going to be our completion, annoyingly. But it's fine. So we completed the regular one. Advanced is 160, which gives us some goal marks and stuff. That is a point as well. We will need to double check the reputation vendor just to make sure that we have... well, see if we have the amount of stuff we need to unlock Guide to Bjorninghus, because it's not a massive deal going to Holtvis and back, but just more flexibility is always nice. But if not a massive deal. And we'll start slowly making our way back as we defeat this guy. In fact, we'll keep the map open as well to see where it's going to take us for the firewood. Cool. So if we actually go around this direction, we can definitely pick up some firewood before we get back. So should all be good in that regard. What else do we get? We just got a 2,000 item experience thing. We leveled this one up and we're relatively close to leveling up again. I mean, these gave us 7k each, or 8k, 11k from the actual thing. So even just one more kill and one more quest should get us there, but it's not a huge issue if not. Alright, let's start some firewood over here, I see. Definitely over here, though. It's probably going to dismount us. Hopefully not, though. Yeah. Thought as much. Let's just get in on our regular steed, because it's a little bit more controllable. Make sure that we don't have any issues. Oh, like turning off auto run. Bad idea. But he has something else for us to do, because we're not actually at quest completion yet. So we'll see. If we have to go Avabarg, then that'll be good, I guess. 2 birds, 1 stone, but I have a feeling that's not going to be it.
Yes, very good, fine.
I have not heard from the elves of the forest gate for a long time. I wonder if it signals some trouble for my folk. If it does, I would have a problem resolved earlier than later. Go to the forest gate and make certain the elves have things well in hand. If they do not, be sure to tell them so. So trustworthy, isn't he? Probably hasn't heard from him for like an hour. And he's like, absolutely hates him for it. But we'll see. He just wants someone to talk to, that's all it is. Look how far away it is, actually. I remember when we came here first and we were really, really struggling with, like, even the flies. But I think we came here quite underleveled. Well, I don't know necessarily underleveled, but certainly undergeared. I still need to do some epic battles, actually, for some more of this stuff, but it looks like we're slowly bringing, like, more and more stuff, like, to this level, so hopefully we should be good. Also, level doesn't necessarily matter too much since we swapped out this cloak, which is 117. We swapped that out for something that was 120. Or swapped the 120 out for that, because the 117 is better. Oh no, this is not good. This is very not good. Number of dead orcs lie near the forest gate.
A raiding party of orcs sought to leave the forest. You can see what happened to them.
Oh, I genuinely thought that, like, from the view I was looking at, that it was just an elf. I was very confused. Right, let's see. Hopefully none of them are living. No, it just says nothing to describe their presence here. There's a symbol of Ugrakor, the captain of the pit. Died wielding a sword, but it did not protect him. And nothing of interest. So, Ugrakor's men, or orcs, or
Their
whatever.
need must have been great to challenge us, and they paid dearly for it.
Wait a moment, did you say such body of the 4 orcs most peculiar, but my bow I swear the raiding party consists of not 4 orcs, but 5. Can it be that one of these creatures slipped through the forest gate while we were distracted by the others? Search south of the beyonding land for our missing orc. There may be some tracks you can follow in its hiding place. Make haste. So, you guys are really good. Hey, there's 4 orcs clearly in front of me, but I shot 5. Alright, let's find where he is. No, that's just a warg. I mean, there's plenty of orcs in the Beyonding Lands, so I don't really know why we're, like, obviously it's not great, but it's not like it's the only orc to ever be here. I just killed 4 of them. You found a missing orc hiding. Found the missing orc's hiding place. He is dead, but carries a crumpled note. So read the note. Note speaks of something called Falfgirth, which Gandalf might be interested. Okay, you found what is sent to us. You found us what you sent us in search of. Oh, cool, but my boys need a big reward. I think we're giving it to you. There were elves crawling all over the room. We barely escaped with our lives. We've taken the long way and are in some trouble with her minions. They were going our way, and none of the boys wanted to chance it. We're going the elf gate next. We found the opening spell, or part of it anyway. The Falkgirth won't remain closed for you any longer. How badly do you want it? Maybe me and the boys will bring these words to Gothmog. You find them interesting, wouldn't you? And I wager you'd be quite generous. You promised a reward, double it, and he'll never see this opening spell. I'm sure you'll make the right decision. I'm sure blackmail is never going to get you really far when it comes to Ugrakor, but clearly it didn't get them far enough anyway. But let's go talk to Gandalf, and then we'll finish off for the day. And then the next episode we'll help that guy, the scholar, go to Avabag. Alright, Gandalf. Let's talk.
Oh, you have returned. What is it?
Gandalf's expression is troubled, and he seems distracted by nothing. Falkor? No, I've never heard of it. It's not important right now. I need to speak with you. Oh, okay. Let's pick up the locket, even though it's not really what we're worried about.
There was something I missed in the Black Book.
Oh, we get to do one of these again. Okay, I cannot place my finger upon it, and something stirred within the recesses of my mind. I found a new avenue of study worth following. Will you hear me? Things are not as we believe. Talk to Gandalf and complete instance of the picture painted. I remember because we were supposed to be given, well, there was the choice between giving the Black Book away. I can't remember who to. I can't remember his name. It was like a month, 2 months since I recorded. And it was longer before that we did it. But it was choice between keeping it and giving it. And we kept it, didn't we? So I wonder if, well, clearly something's come up. So we'll find out in the next episode. So that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.